Hi friends, welcome to 700 Plus Credit. Once again, my name is Ruben Alvarez, and today we're going to be talking about Tradeline. When you open a new account, okay, so that's considered a Tradeline, right? However, you start your payment history from the moment that you start making payments on it. So what's going to happen is, like I said, it's going to continue to build up. It's going to start looking good on your credit report. But there's other ways of doing more credit history. And one of those ways is authorized user. So what is an authorized user? An authorized user is borrowing a credit card from someone else. So how does that work? So if you have a mother, you have a father, you have a brother, anyone that's able to add you to their credit card is considered an authorized user, and that can definitely help your credit score. However, it can also affect it, okay? Because you have to make sure that you know that is the right fit for your credit report, because what happens is a lot of younger, let's say if you're 25, right, and your mother is 55 and she had credit cards more than 15 years old. Well, if you're 25, deduct those 15 years is going to make you a lot younger. So you did not have credit cards at that time. So to add that credit card on your credit report, it might not be a good option, right? So what we recommend is that you pull up your credit report and see what your credit history is, if you have any, and find out what's gonna look best on your credit report, because that trailer might not help your credit score, or it might not help your credit report. Now, on the other hand, if you have a lot of credit and then you have some bad accounts on your credit report, a authorized user might not be able to help your credit score because you have a lot of negative things on your credit report. So it's very important for you to know if you're going to use an authorized user, you're going to ask anyone to add you to their credit card, that you know if your credit scores first, you know your credit report first, and find out that it's going to help you instead of affecting you. And of course, we'll be talking about that more. The best way to choose a Tradeline is by looking at your credit report, pulling it up, see what you have, and look at your credit cards. It's the most important thing, right? To use authorized user. So you look at a credit card, you check on three important things, which is the limit, the balance, meaning how much do you owe? Are you over a percentage? And we're going to be talking about that. What's the ideal percentage for it? And you're also going to be looking at how old is the Tradeline. So for an example, if you have a credit report and you have one credit card that is 6 months old with a $1,000 limit, but your utilization, which is your balance, is at $950. So you're pretty much at 95%, right? So what you're gonna do at that moment, you're gonna find out if your Tradeline or authorized user that you're gonna purchase is gonna fit best for your credit report. So what is gonna make it bring your scores up? Your Tradeline that you purchase or your authorized user, it has to be greater, meaning that it has to have a higher limit, it has to have a lower utilization. Typically 10% or lower will be ideal, okay? So 10% or lower utilization, and then also it needs to be at least 3 years. So basically what is gonna happen is you take those 3 years on the new authorized user, you take the 6 months, you add them together, so now you have a 3.6 months of credit history and divided by 2. That's going to give you your credit history, and that's what's going to make a difference on your credit score. And of course, if you're going to buy authorized users, is to bring your credit score higher and to have a better credit profile. It's very important that you know where you're going to be purchasing. If you're going to purchase one, where you're going to be purchasing your authorized user, that you get the authorized user and you purchase it from a reputable company, okay? So make sure that you're looking at the reviews, make sure that they're able to come through, make sure there is a guarantee if it doesn't post on your credit report that you're going to get your money back, or not only that you're going to get not only some money back, you're getting 100% back, and if they don't give you 100% back, that they replace it with another authorized user that is better and greater, okay? So it's very important to look at all those things. And of course, we can help you with that or choose you the right one, just like we've been doing it for over 15 years of experience, not only with the credit restoration, but trade lines, with mortgage loans, auto loans, all kinds of finances. We'll be able to help you with that. And then we go from there. So mind this, most important things on a trade line, on an authorized user, is the limit, the utilization, and the history of how old is the trade line, because that's what's going to make the big difference on your credit report and your credit score. I hope this information about trade lines was helpful to you, and don't forget that we're going to continue to be talking about trade lines in the next video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on our social media, and also activate your notifications so you can get notified on your next video that we're going to be coming out pretty much soon. Well, remember, when they tell you no, yes you can. The 700 plus credit.